Hi you guys, this is Yogi here. So today's lesson is going to be about the face analysis. We really want to get to know the face well because it's the first thing you look at in the morning, and you are kind of analyzing it, but probably for different reasons. Your skin you want to look at straight away and see how it's doing. But that's not really why we look at, we are looking at the skin, but we're looking at the different areas of the face as well to see what indications of the inner life it's giving us. The outside of the body is a map of the inside of the body. So it's a great way of taking care of minor things, sometimes the beginning of major things, if you just understand how to read the face. So that's what we're going to do now, because I want you to really take care of yourselves. And if you know what's going on inside of your body, you'll be able to take care of it naturally and then stop anything major growing inside the body that you don't know of or you don't see. So let's get started. The first place is the worry lines. Depending on how deep they are, if you sit in the sun a lot, they'll be deeper. But that's not what I'm talking about here. I'm talking about if they're much deeper. So these are called worry lines for a reason, because you're keeping in a lot of tension, a lot of worry, and you want to get this worry out into the world and let it go, because otherwise those lines get deeper and deeper on the forehead. Now the next area is the two lines between the eyes. They protrude a little bit in everybody, or they're slightly there. But if they're there a lot and they're deep, then there's problems in different areas. So on the left hand side we have the spleen line. So this is my left. And the spleen has all to do with cleaning the blood, getting more blood cells freshly made. And there, if there's pressure, then it's going to also reflect maybe some pain on the left hand side of the body, just below the rib cage. Now on the other side we have the liver line on my right, and this is where anger is stored, that passion and that emotion of anger. And if it's protruding a lot, then there's some anger issues going on in the mind. Now next is the kidney lines. These are right here. So if they get very dark and they're puffy, then you've got some issues going on in the kidneys. Now to know how deeply those issues are, in the morning, if you see puffiness, in the morning that you haven't drunk alcohol, you haven't eaten cheese, you haven't had a late dinner, because those things will give you puffiness. Now the sign here is to see if that puffiness goes away very quickly, and that dark circles go away quickly, or are they there a long time. If they are staying a long time, then that means issues in the kidney stressed. It needs some help, and you need to take some herbs for that. And then we have the next line here, and the nose. So here you'll see some sort of butterfly discolorations on the nose as well. That will be the lack of iron in the body. Body needs more iron, or it needs more folic acid. It needs those kind of vitamins and minerals. Now the next area is this area. And this is where Agni, the fire of the stomach, can be seen. So if it's very clear, very bright, it's fine. But for you guys who got digestive problems, you'll notice some discolorations in this area, or some roughness, some patches. And that says digestion needs some help. And then overall, looking at the skin tone and skin color, you want to be seeing color that's vibrant. It's not always shining, but it's vibrant. Your skin is vibrant. It's young looking. If it's not, then it's suffering from different things. If it's kind of yellow, then look for jaundice, if that runs in your family, or maybe it's the beginning of that. And I'm talking about more yellowish, not slight tone. And then if it's very, very pale, look into iron deficiencies. That's for the iron deficiency. Then start to look at if the skin is dry. If the skin is dry, then you have more of a vata. Air element is probably out of balance. You need to balance that out by bringing kapha, the earth element, up a little bit, and that oiliness in the body. Then look at it and see the texture of the skin. If it's very dry and very rough, that is vata. For Pitta and the fire element, it's when it's more hot, more red. That's when you naturally got more Pitta. If it gets very fiery, then we need to bring the Pitta, the fire element, down. And then Kapha is the earth element. So that's more of a plumpy skin, oilier skin. It's kind of the best skin, but at times it might get too oily. So again, you go to the reverse and you use the dryness of Vata, the air element, to reduce that oiliness through your diet and through your practices. So that's a little bit about the skin. Look at your skin in the morning, see what it's telling you, start to get used to reading it, and from there you can take care of your health really well and stop any issues that are sort of on their way or they're happening already, and you'll be able to get rid of them quite easily. So I hope that helps you out. Namaste. Have a beautiful day.